Hi guys, we're getting into a 10-minute game on Lichess. Let's see what we get. So with the black pieces, hopefully we're going to get a Slav. Been just playing this against everything. Sometimes it's a Kara, sometimes it's a Slav. I think this sort of transitions back into a Kara if they play like that, do they? So what do we do here? These light squares look very nice for us. So let's take them. 10 minutes. I've been playing a bit too much bullet recently, guys. I'm at 1940 and this guy is at 1850. Let me just expand that. I know you guys like to see the ranks. Put that there. He's at 1850. So yes, I've dipped off a bit since when I hit 2000 on Lichess, but I sort of maybe relaxed a bit once I accomplished that goal. So here, takes. I think that's natural in the structure. We've got the light square bishop out, so now we can like block it back in again. Any benefit to that? If takes, check, wins a pawn. Bit fancy, isn't it? But check now. Does that do anything? They come out. So this check, and their king is dislodged. They don't have a way of blocking it. But I am trading off my only active piece, and it's a very strong piece, just for the sake of dislodging their king. Is it worth it? You know what? It's fancy. I don't think it's that good, but it's fancy. Let's try it. We're going to dislodge their king. I guess they can block with the queen. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I've just traded off a strong bishop. But then I'd get this. Yeah, I'm not loving this plan, guys. But I've also got that. So actually this doesn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Well, that was a quick win, guys. Just played a bit of a weird move there. I might be analysing that later, but I can't analyse at the minute because it just glitches. But let's get straight into another game. So with the white pieces, so we're getting a very normalish position. More Ruy Lopez. I love it, guys. So, yeah. Castling here is a bit... It's sort of jumping the gun. I'm sure the engine will say castling's fine, but it's giving my opponent a lot of information, you know, and I just don't think there's much need for it. So I think better is to just develop maybe this or this. I think either one's probably fine. Best not to spend too much time at this point. Let's just get the knight out. Maybe bishop here. If this, they can push this pawn. So I think bishop here. And if they take, we get a nice open rook once we castle. Now they're arguing that we're going to open their rook up. All very normal. So this, if takes, we get this. So this is a nice idea. They cannot take. They cannot give us this pawn to attack the pinned piece. And now takes. I mean, we can damage their structure, but it's not a bad damaging of the structure. They can just progress in the center. But I would quite like to take this bishop off the board. Make my dark square bishop pretty powerful without any counteracting bishop. My opponent's left the game. He likes his bishops. So after this, it's nice having the option to take, but we're probably not going to do it. Probably end up retreating this. But here, the rook's going to have some vision. They're not going to be able to hit this bishop, though, as well. Bishop's just going to be locked in here. Even play that. Time to castle. But this wants to come out and pin my knight. So I'm first just going to stop this. And they're just getting aggressive now. I'll just smash things open and castle the other way, but I would be castling into this. I've also got this check. I've also got this pin. Oh, a lot of options. If, I don't know, develop the queen? If takes, takes. Or just takes. Then that activates their position. If this... Just preparing to send these pawns down the board. Maybe they're just closing my bishop, though. That might be alright for them. But yeah, I just think this looks nice for me, doesn't it? I know I'm getting maybe an isolated pawn in the future, but... I don't know. Queen coming in? With queen here, what's this knight doing? This check... There's this. I've got to get the queen out because I've got to have the option to castle long. There's also this. And then takes. Winning a pawn. What do they get after that? Not much, I don't think. Check. Let's try it. I mean, it's not a massive win for me winning this pawn because it is a doubled pawn. But I'm getting my queen in a nice advanced position as well. After this, I didn't see that they've got any checks or anything, so I think this is alright. So that stops me castling short. They're thinking. I have just given away my lovely light square bishop. So now this guy's looking annoying. I've got this move, which would allow me to castle here. I don't know that either end is much safer than the other. They're going to either be attacking in this open file or this one. I've got 6 minutes left. This to go for this. Just have a big center. I should probably get my knight back in the game at some point. But I was going to play that, wasn't I? But I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to play this to restrict their bishop. Should be okay. Should be reinforceable with this move. The queen maybe is a bit short on squares. We've got this. I like the pressure I've got on the base of their pawn chain here, though. Maybe the sacking. I don't know. Maybe that in the future. Probably not worth it, though, ever. So then maybe preparing this. Should I use this as a chance to get castled? I probably should. Yeah, let's get castled. It's nice. Although there is a bit of pressure on this rook now. It's nice to have the rook here, because I'm thinking about this pawn push here to open up my rook. I'm a pawn up. Not anymore. They win that pawn. If here takes this, hits their bishop. I mean, I've only really got this or this, so I guess I just play one of them. This maybe looks better with the alignment issue on the bishop. Maybe they've got this move. Try and set up a mate, except bishop covers. Yeah, this would be a mate threat. So let's see if they just grab the pawn. Surprised they're not just taking it. Maybe they're worried about this. I'm just going to play it. It's a hit on the bishop. It does something. They move. I can grab a pawn of my choosing. Oh. Maybe they're giving up the bishop because they're going to win this pawn as well. I don't know. What? So we're up a piece for 2 pawns at the... What are they doing? What are they doing? We take if they take. I don't know what this knight's doing anyway. Just this. They get check. This looks annoying. But just this, solidifying everything. What is this knight going to actually do? That check here. But then it doesn't have a continuation. So I think we can just play this, right? That knight is scaring me a bit. Let's just double check this is alright. So here, here, and can't jump here, can't jump here, can't jump here, can't jump there. Yeah, we're fine. But yeah, gotta take your time with knights. They're always the worst piece if you want to time your opponent out, guys. Never give up if you got a knight on the board. So many chances for forks and stuff. So this looks normal, but it creates an alignment issue and check. Or check. I take this. That is an alignment issue with the rook. I don't know. Maybe this then? Just going in on them. Is my queen exiting the game a little bit though here? If this here I take and here I take, so they've not actually got anything. But I still don't fancy I don't fancy the alignment issue. Maybe this check's coming, but still not scared of it. I'd be happy to take this off the board since I'm down on time, up material. Yeah. 4 minutes to see this game out. Might get a bit tricky. Guy's got 7 minutes and he's got a bit of activity now. 2 pawns should be enough. They just hit my queen. This again, I mean this. They don't have anything. This, we're fine. We've discussed these two. So let's try it. If we can get queen to this square, it looks very natural. Also takes. This knight is what's going to burn my time. It already is, so maybe I take it off. They've also got a dark square pawn complex, which means my bishop is restricted. Unless I could get like that. Pressure on that base. But yeah, looking at moves like this. Probably this, so that the knight can jump out. And then we need to find a pawn break. We need to open things up a little bit. Maybe we start pushing our 2 passed pawns. That could be our win there. We swing the rook over and just push this guy. Pushing pawns is good under time pressure as well. It's a simple plan we can follow. Queen's also defending this square. We stay like along this diagonal. Keep queen here. If take, no. They're going to bring the rooks together. But if this, they get check. They win this. So activating a piece. Make it that extra piece. Finally count for something. Should be good. Okay. This. I mean, we wanted to play this anyway, right? Oh no. This, they get this. I told you guys, it's all about this knight. It's just causing issues. I just want to take it off. This looks nice. Pressure on here, pressure on here. Okay, but we just... Oh, no. This doesn't... Oh, this is tricky. This guy's been so tricky right here. This doesn't work. This take, we're fine. This guy is actually annoying me a bit. We can almost just attack the pin piece and win the queen, but there's a check. Maybe if we move the king, it would allow this move. What am I missing here, guys? Where's the win? I don't know, I'm just going to take. Move the king, as planned. Let's try it. Not got much time, 2 minutes. But we don't want to blunder at this point. I'm a bit worried about this move. They just go all out attack. That looks nice to try and trade a rook or win the pawn. But yeah, now we're threatening this. Tagging the pin piece. They have not got a check. If they move it, they lose the queen. Wow. This here, or this. They've not got a continuation there, have they? Have to check. G1. They've not got anything, right? Or we block with the knight. Yeah, we block with the knight. We're alright, I think. A bit scary. Yeah, okay. This is troubling times, guys. We can trade this off. Still got coverage of that back rank with the rook that's left over. And now we just want to get our queen to like G2, trade off the queen. We've got 2 minutes left. This is going to damage the structure though. What? Nah, oh, I thought they had mate then. So they're going for this mate here, but we push. Oh no, they've got this. We lose. Oh, they miss it. They miss it. I've not got a check. Not got a check. Ah! This. They still just take the rook. This. Right? Yeah, they had a chance to win. They could have taken the rook. The knight was pinned. Yeah, that was mate. They do take the rook back, but we're still up on a lot of material here. This, they get mate. So this. Trying to open things up at any cost. Trying to get queen here. If we can do that, we trade everything off. And we're happy. This still defends the knight. That's all we've got to do is defend that knight. Now if takes, we're fine. And this forces an exchange of the queens. Oh, no. We've got to defend the rook. Oh my god, right. This. I'll just move this here. Stepping out of the pin, activating the knight. Yeah. This we take. And now we can get this? Yeah. Doesn't that force everything off the board with 58 seconds left? So we blundered this game once, guys, but it was just a split second. He had to see the pin. He didn't see it. He's trying to put me under time pressure, maybe. And we get another chance to clean this up. 58 seconds. I know you guys love these 10-minute games, guys, so leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying. This is going to get tense. Right? Jamming it in there. And if this, we just take, bang, bang. We've got everything. There's no continuation, right? They take my queen, and I get captures. Okay. This or this. This. Bending. And then this. Or this. And the king holds everything together. And the rook is trapped. That is very aesthetic. Let's keep the bishop there and we win these pawns. 35 seconds, pre-moving. We're coming in. Maybe win these pawns. Win the base. Come back. They can never progress. Coming up. All the way. And let's not stalemate. Black resigns, guys. Come on. That was a tough game. Yeah. Yeah, sorry if I didn't explain that bit under time pressure that well at the end there, where they had one moment where there was that pin and I just hung a rook. They could have gone like this. Checkmate. The knight was not covering the rook. and I greedily took their rook. And it was actually a very good, cool trap if they like had seen it. Yeah, just after this, it was this pawn move that lost it. Yeah, take is mate. Brutal. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.